And we go to the Valley of the Sun now, as it turns out. There we go, ASU. Eddie's with us, smiling like a butcher's dog. Good morning, Eddie. How are you?
Good morning. I don't know why I couldn't hear you, but I have to be in my car to talk to you, apparently.
Well, I'm glad that we got you now. By the way, happy belated International Goalie Day, Eddie. I was thinking of you, and I appreciate you coming on here on Thursday. Listen, Jack Eichel is a Vegas Golden Knight. What did you think when you heard the news? What does this do for both teams, this blockbuster trade?
I was thinking about you when I heard that. I'm just excited for you. No, I think that it was a necessary trade for Buffalo, obviously, getting him out of town. It doesn't... This saga finally ended, right? And I just feel like they've been going back and forth for like a year now with the surgery and that surgery. So I'm happy for Buffalo. I'm happy for Eichel. He gets to get out of there. And I think the Vegas Golden Knights obviously gets a player that when he's on his game, is a top 10 player in the league. So yeah, I really think that this is a good trade for everyone involved.
Thank you. And they say the best trades are the ones that benefit both clubs. And I was watching the Knights lose in Toronto the other night 4-0. And I'm like, these aren't my Golden Knights. This is not what I'm used to. They were not playing their style. So maybe once Jack Eichel gets healthy, they'll get back to what we expect from them. Who's the team, Eddie, that you're following the most aside from Vancouver? They're still your team, right? Like, who's the team that you're most interested in here this year?
Well, it's really tough not to follow the undefeated Hurricanes, right? I mean, they look like an absolute wagon right now, and it's just so much fun to see them play hockey. They have a great team with a great coach. I still have a lot of friends within the organization, so I really hope that they have learned from their last playoff exits and everything like that, and I think that they maybe can bring the cup back to Raleigh this year.
Wouldn't that be something? And by the way, speak about this as a member of the goalie union. They got Freddie Andersen in there. Last I saw, second best goals against. Peter Mrazek not doing too bad in Toronto. What does it say that you could just swap out goalies like that and it doesn't really change your team's systems? Like, is this almost like the goalies? We know how important they are, Eddie. But, you know, what has Freddie done to Carolina?
Don't finish the sentence. Don't finish the sentence.
You know where I was going. But what does it say that those two teams swapped out goalies? You know, what's Freddie meant to Carolina?
I just think that they swapped one good goalie for another good goalie, right? And I think that with the style that Toronto played and everything, I just think that Freddie has been a little bit more vulnerable there, right? And they're more about the offense and everything, while Carolina more plays the full ice game, I think. So I always thought that Freddie was a great goalie, and I'm just happy that he gets to prove it now again on a team that's a little bit more defensive minded.
Absolutely. And the point that we always make is that goalies should be the highest paid player on the team. And in Florida, he is. And they're the number 2 team in the National Hockey League. So I'm not moving off that. I still think they should be the highest paid goalie. What about these Golden Knights, by the way, in the play of Robin Lehner, your boy, your countryman? Your thoughts on his start to the season?
I think he's been good. I think that they, as a team, haven't really figured out yet. I think that he can definitely play a little bit better, but I don't think he's been bad by any means. And they're definitely gonna figure it out here, I think, because they just got such a good team, right? So they just have a little bit slumped to start, but I'm not really nervous about them. I really think that they're going to figure it out here.
I'm not nervous either. I'll give them until U.S. Thanksgiving before I panic. He's facing a lot of shots. He's facing a lot more than he should on a nightly basis. But let's get to the stuff that we really care about. Were you at ASU this morning? Is that where you were? Or are?
I am still here. Yeah. I'm still here.
You ever climb that hill there behind the football stadium? What are your favorite mountains to climb there in the Valley of the Sun?
Yeah, but that one's just like a little baby mountain, I guess. So
there's not much to it.
When I want a real workout, yeah. When I want a real workout, I usually go with a few friends, and we just race up Camelback Mountain. That's probably my favorite, because the views and everything are just so nice when you get up there.
Eddie, what would you tell somebody that's never climbed Camelback before? Because when I was starting out going up it, I saw about an 80-year-old Asian man in dress shoes coming down, and he's coming down fast. And I saw a lady with a baby strapped to her chest. I'm like, oh, this is going to be easy. I get about halfway up, and I'm like, I could die if I fell off the side of this thing. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what's the danger factor you would say on Camelback Mountain?
I would say that the danger factor is a 5 or a 6. They're still really good at putting these railings and stuff up there that you can drag yourself up, right? But it is pretty much a stairmaster from the start all the way up to the top, right? So it's very, very steep.
Yeah, well, it goes, for those that don't know, it kind of starts like this and then like that. And I guess you were an NHL goalie, so you're not
getting. Yeah, like I also see people getting airlifted off there pretty much daily, I guess. So yeah, I guess it is a little bit more dangerous. Yeah.
They have a helicopter circling, which is a little intimidating when you're trying to climb this thing. And you're like, well, what's that there for? Right. Anyways, lastly, how's the real estate market in the Valley, Eddie?
Still hot. We had a little bit slow August, like we have every year, but then it just picked right back up. And yeah, for the last year and a half, I haven't really seen my Canadian friends and everything, but they're all starting to come down here again and looking on where they want to buy and everything. So yeah, it's exciting.
All right. Well, we're on television across all 10 provinces. We got a lot of viewers in Alberta and BC. So for all your real estate needs, look up Eddie Lack Luxury Real Estate. Eddie, you're the best. Thanks. Stay safe, my man. We'll do it again soon.
Thank you, guys. Talk soon.
The wonderful Eddie Lack, who couldn't join us on International Goalie Day on Monday, but he joins us today from the Valley of the Sun. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching the RP Show on YouTube. And don't forget, we're live daily on YouTube from noon to 2 Eastern. If you like what you see, hit subscribe. And if you like the program, check around for other segments of the Rod Pedersen Show here on YouTube.